and listen, just to try to save face a little bit, probably lift my score. I have no problem. I have no problem if you put my meltdown into, you know, into the I have no problem where I've gone, hey, everyone, just shut up for a second.
Dad said,
don't poke the bear.
Dad goes, okay, I'm sick of talking in this house and everyone interrupts me.
Oh,
okay?
that bit.
I have had a big year. I am creative out. I'm sitting here. I'm tired. I'm in a bad mood. But look, I'm here.
Oh, there's some smell.
There's been this shit smell.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing we're going to be able to do.
Oh, it's back on, I think. Yeah, a little bit. I just feel like I'm talking and then I'm looking. Everyone's like, "Get your tie." I know.
Mate, let me just make a point here. One second. Let me finish. Is that I'm just at the moment. I'm working every single day, and I'm working on the same stuff all the time. Not to do with this podcast, but it's just the football thing. I've completely hit the wall. That's what it is with me. And today I'm particularly tired. So that is my problem. I can't be all the time up all the time.
Okay.
No, it's fine. Well, then someone else needs to pick up the slack for Dad. What?
Do we start again?
No. I think there's been some actually pretty good stuff. You just go straight into your story because I'm pretty sure I said you guys talk while I. Yeah.
Okay, so I had my niece's hens on the weekend.
Dad's in a mood.
I know. Your shirt looks nice, Matt. With your matches the chair.
Yeah, you look good.
Yeah, good. Great.
Really good. How do you feel? You good?
I'm tired. Very, extremely tired. This time of the year, I hit the wall.
Oh, yeah?
Hit the wall creatively.
You got nothing left? Like you don't have any good ideas left?
No ideas.
I can tell that because I'm just having a look at the rundown and it looks shit. It looks very, very shit. And it's not because Trish did it, because you haven't put some of your creative.
I've had too much to do.
What have you been doing?
I've been writing articles, planning things, all that sort of stuff.
What other stuff?
Just work stuff, brother.
Yeah.
Just work stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm just tired, man.
Oh.
Please don't provoke me.
Sorry, we're on a potty. I was just going to talk to you about it.
Yeah. No,
We just want to bring you out of your slump, honey.
Funk. Yeah.
Do you want us to not ask you any questions for the remainder of the potty?
I'll react off you guys.
Okay. Have you done any preparation today?
Cool.
Now that's some of your best stuff. I'm going to write that down. That is hilarious, Matthew.
Quite it.
What everyone else been doing? Jack's off camera today.
No, I'm on camera.
He's
No,
on camera,
sorry.
not-
Let me just go back. Jack set up a new producer cam so he can actually, when he doesn't want to sit in the trust circle with the family, he can sit behind live cut and you can still see him.
Sounds like a pretty good decision today.
Yeah, I know. Because you usually sit next to Daddy, and when Daddy gets mad,
Daddy's not mad. Daddy's just tired,
fatigued.
buddy. I've been asleep out the front.
In the sun.
Man, I am tired.
You know what?
I'm tuckered out.
After this, I'm going to give you a little head massage and a facial.
I'm fine. I've got articles to write. I've got stuff I've got to do, man.
Sometimes you need some downtime to be able to bounce back better.
I haven't got time for dountime. I've got to record this afternoon.
yeah, I had a shit sleep last night as well. Actually, I'm not gonna lie.
Literally, shit sleep.
You're funny.
You
I
feeling all right now, Nelly?
yeah.
Why
True.
Nelly?
Furtado?
I don't get what that means.
Because I've got a Band-Aid on my face because I just... Okay, let me go back a step because I had about 3 stories I was about to jump into. I was shaving my face just before. Boom, littlest clip. Didn't even feel it. Pissing blood.
Yeah.
I don't reckon I've had that much blood on my face since... Oh, no, there's been some times. Let me just run through a few of them. No. And it was literally... I was in the shower. Boom. It was all in my mouth. Ugh. It was everywhere. Felt like back in my footy days. So it actually felt nice. Like there was a period there where I looked at myself in the mirror and I was about to take a picture because I was like, that looks tough.
You've actually taken quite a chunk of skin off.
It's amazing how such a little...
It's not a nick.
Such a little like prick of the razor can just piss so much blood.
Were you in hot water?
When I hopped in the shower I was, but before that I wasn't. And it was literally like pissing, like it was all over me. It was going down my chest.
Are you going to be okay? Are you going to survive? Are we going to survive this?
I really didn't want to put a Band-Aid on his face because when you put a Band-Aid on your face, the adhesive usually will irritate your skin.
Is your little prick okay, Coop?
Yes.
Sorry.
What a weird thing to say to his brother. But yeah, like you said, I do look like Nelly because Nelly wore the Band-Aid on his face.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Do you know what was under his Band-Aid?
Nick shaving.
I think it was shaving. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Or a bad tattoo.
No, it was Image, I think.
Yeah, I think it was just to look cool.
Yeah.
Because Nelly was also, if you don't know Nelly's music, he was also the running back in The Longest Yard.
He was too, that's right.
He was very...
Was he?
Did he have the thing in that?
He had
he
had like the Band-Aid in that movie as well. He's actually a really good teller.
You'd almost call it like a trademark, Cobber.
Yeah, I'd say so. Everyone needs a trademark. An image.
Yeah, but sorry.
Tell you what, someone's trademark really isn't working for them today, though. Is it their lovely smile and their glowing personality?
Oh,
Do you know what? I just saw a little twinkle in his eyes, though. I think he's coming back. Let's not annoy him.
We're not annoying
there's
him.
provocation taking place here. I can feel it.
What does that mean, provocation?
Provocation is provoking somebody.
No one's provoking you.
We're just speaking to you.
Poking the bear. Has anyone got is there any sort of caffeine drink anywhere?
Yeah.
What sort of
Well, I've got my
I don't know.
caffeine protein drinks.
No, it's all right. Is there a kettle?
Or there's also a...
Chuck his toothbrush out the back, Coke Zero.
Yeah.
Oh, Coke Zero?
You want a Coke Zero?
Just hold it. I'm going to get it. You guys continue.
Yeah, you go and get it. No, I'm not. We won't say anything shit about you.
Yeah.
No.
We won't shit talk you, mate.
But I'll save that story that I've got for when you get back. Because
Yeah.
you're here.
Save that. Where's the Coke Zero again?
In the back fridge.
Garage.
Yeah, in the back.
Is Rosemary out there?
No, I don't know.
Razman's doing some pressure cleaning today.
How do you do it, Trish?
I tell you.
Seriously.
I tell you, boys,
actually-
I have protected you all these years of what a moody little bastard he can
He
be.
is, mate. People don't see it, but he is so moody sometimes.
He can be very...
This time of the year, and I get like it's been a long year, but seriously, I mean, is his life that hard?
No.
Jack, last call. Is his life that hard?
Just let him go. We let him go and we let him cook. And you know what? He's allowed. We have our moody days. He's probably the rarest of the moodiest of all of us. Do you reckon? Would you agree?
I don't think so. I think
don't
of the
think so.
last 2 months, he's had Jack. You were leading the count early. Like you come out to a flying start. If it was like the Dally M count, you had gotten 3 points in every game at the start of the year.
Yeah, start of the year was tough.
Oh, mate. Your first 6 months, you were leading by a country mile, but then when the votes went behind closed doors, you really come into your own.
Yeah.
And Dad, he's come from nowhere, like Kalen Ponga in 2023, I think it was. I think he may have taken the Dally M.
Oh, great analogy.
Yeah, that was very good.
Everybody knows my analogies are sick. That's what everyone says.
Yeah, your analogies are sick.
Just
Cooper.
when you thought your day couldn't get any worse.
What happened?
What?
I walked in the garage and Razman's in there jerking off. I
Ah,
didn't even know he was there.
I told the audience it was pressure cleaning, Cobber. It was code.
Well, guess what?
Oh,
He
no,
wasn't
pressure cleaning.
I will tell you, it's not the first time Razman's been caught doing that as well, Jack. I'm not going to. I can't.
I've seen the video.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh.
We didn't need to say there was a video. It's fine. We'll put it up on the YouTube. So back to my night last night.
Yes.
So what happened was, I had a late nap. I was always told never nap past 4 p.m. because once you nap past 4 p.m. you can't sleep. Like you're too wired late at night. And I slept. I had my alarm for 4 p.m. and in my tired state, I must have just snoozed it. And I woken up at 5:30, like around dinner time, and I was just like, oh no, this is gonna be tough going back to sleep. So I thought, what am I going to need? I'm going to need a sleeping tablet. So I reached into my little goodie drawer, and it's like a lucky dip in there. Like I don't know what I'm going to grab, but it looked very similar.
Very irresponsible,
It
Cooper.
looked very similar to my sleeping tablet pill. Anyway, I've taken it. At midnight, I've literally woken up and I'm like in a ball in so much pain in my stomach. And I was literally about to go to hospital because I was like, something's erupted in my stomach.
Drive yourself to hospital? Yeah.
No, I didn't. But it turns out I'd had a laxative.
Oh
So
my
I
God.
went
What
on the
did you
toilet.
do? Why did you have a laxative in there?
I don't know. There are so many little like
Has someone
things-
farted?
No, there's something going on in here.
There is a smell,
laxative.
and I'm not happy with it.
You bought one of my shoes?
No, we don't have a dog anymore, so there's no poop under the shoe.
Oh, as if you couldn't bring Dad down any further. But I ended up falling. Like I did a couple of poos, but then I was just laying asleep on my tiles on my bed on my bathroom,
And it was a cold night.
and then I just fell asleep. Lucky I woke up for radio this morning because my alarm wasn't in the bathroom, and I've just woken up muscle memory wise.
You know what I found, Coops? That actually after the first couple of years I used to be able to sleep when I got back from Brekkie Radio. I used to sleep pretty good, a couple of hours. My last 3 or 4 years, I couldn't sleep. It was like like you just feel constantly jet lagged, and I just couldn't. I was too wired. I couldn't sleep.
Why? Way too wide.
I don't
Too much
know.
coffee. Do you drink a lot of coffee? Did you drink a lot of coffee when you were doing that?
Yes.
How many you reckon in the morning you'd pump?
I'd have one on the way to work, one when I got in. Probably every hour I'd have one.
You have one every hour?
That's a lot.
See, I only have one. I have one at 6 a.m. and then that lasts me the whole time.
Does it?
Yeah.
See, I don't agree with your thinking that sleeping past 4 o'clock would disturb your sleep. I think it's more about.
Doctor.
I am the sleep doctor. I do love sleep. Sleep's my thing. It's more about the amount of napping, the time that you nap.
Yeah, because
Not when you wake up.
They reckon no more than 40 minutes.
That's right.
But
That's optimal.
I just had a 2.5 hour one, and I feel pretty nice.
Yeah.
But for that first hour after you wake up from a nap, you feel, how bad do you feel?
Oh, yeah.
When you have a long nap and you wake up, it's like you've been like asleep for 16 years and you wake up and you feel that shit.
Right about an hour then, I was sitting there out the front reading a Rick Astley book, Never Gonna Give.
Yeah.
Thanks.
What's in that book? Like,
What-
is it that interesting a story?
It's great. It's a great story. Yeah, it's a great story. You know what he was doing, Rick Astley? Stock Aikman Waterman. You know the ones that made
Weren't
all
they
those.
Colin Minogue?
Colin Minogue, mate. All those great songs coming out of England during that era. Is it Salt and Pepper? What was it? Stay, take or leave us. Respectable.
Respectable. That's not Salt and Pepper.
Yeah. No, anyway, they sort of found him a little bit and went, "Oh, come there, we'll give you a job." He used to just make the coffee in there, and then one day he was singing, and one of the guys just went, "Hey, this bloke, our coffee kid, he can sing," and away went from there.
Isn't it funny? I feel like a lot of people in high places now start at the
bottom.
very much start as the coffee guy.
Yeah.
Or as just doing the cleaning guy. Like the coffee guy.
They'll
I've
get
heard
into that
story.
industry just to get in.
I've heard that
Foot in the door.
McDonald's, that's their model. McDonald's, often they'll get a person who'll start flipping the burgers or working, and those people oftentimes work themselves right up to being the boss of Australia. They know every part of the business.
It's a great message for the kids.
It is.
Do we-
And FYI, Mel and Kim.
Mel and Kim. That's right, Mel and Kim.
Hey guys, can I just talk about our weekend that just went past? Is that possible?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, go on.
Do we want to do the intro question before that?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, all right.
We've rambled for a bit.
Hold your dukes.
All right.
Yeah,
Even though everyone's been introduced, as I introduce you, if you could change one thing from history, which would it be and why? And look, there's been a lot of horrible things in this world happen, so I hope we do some good here. But if you want to have a laugh with it, feel free to have a laugh. Trish.
Well, I'm not. I was just getting rid of Adolf Hitler.
What?
I was just getting rid of Adolf Hitler.
Jesus.
Oh, Hitler.
Oh, but then the butterfly effect.
I know. See, this is the thing. Like, do you get someone worse? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's going to be hard. You're going to be stretching to find someone worse than him.
Yeah,
aren't you?
I mean, that's pretty, he's a pretty bad bloke. But, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Do you want my historic moment?
Yeah. Sorry, did I go a bad way?
Yeah, you definitely
was
did.
gonna
And
go-
you're the one that come up with the question. I knew, you know what? When I looked at the rundown and I saw that question on, I thought she's giving us nowhere to go here. Because if I come in with a funny answer, all the listeners go, "Oh, you could have abolished this, you could have stopped that," and then you
That's
leave.
true.
And now we have to go down a heavy route. So going forward, think of just more fun-loving intro questions.
Okay.
Jesus Christ!
Feel free to offer some up.
Anyway, I killed Gary Johns.
Oh.
I took away
I'd
slavery.
be happy with that today.
I took
Good
away
lad.
slavery. I thought that was a good one because I often think now, and I think in 100 years' time, when we look back at slavery times now, we go, how possibly could they have thought that about another race
That it
being
was okay,
inferior?
yeah.
Now, I look at like our society now. In 100 years, are they going to look back at us now, and what will we be doing that they go, that was so barbaric?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I
often-
mean?
Yep. I think that all the time.
I reckon sport. I reckon sport, that the way it is today, like it's changed a lot since the 80s and 70s, but I reckon sport today, they're going to look at and go, can you believe they were doing that damage to themselves? They didn't know what they were doing.
Do you think it's like the gladiators?
Yeah, I think absolutely. Yeah, I think absolutely. I think sometimes if in 200 years, imagine like contact sport is barred.
Yeah.
What will they say about places like the MCG and the SCG? And of course, that will they?
Well, there'll be cricket.
Yeah.
No, but let's say
Boring,
that.
but,
Let's say suggest that sport in that form, in some sort of form, gets barred, or to the very fact that the television experience is so good, they don't need the massive stadiums anymore. Like that could.
Yeah.
That
And
is
there's no one in
viable.
there.
Then will they one day go in hundreds of years' time, go to the MCG and look at it the same way as we look at the Coliseum?
As a Coliseum.
That's a good question, but I can't see sports like NRL, AFL, like even though they're contact sports, I can't see them being eradicated.
No.
I can see them being modified in 100 years' time. But
Hence it has been.
Yeah, it's already been modified so
of
much.
all of the sports then, which would be the first to go? What, wrestling?
UFC?
Yeah,
Or boxing?
Boxing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
they're physically punching each
I
other.
don't think so. I think because those ones that are like they're one-on-one, whereas the team sports, there's so much that can happen it's more about the juniors where like those contact, like full contact sports, people can roll into that when they're 18. I think it's going to be more those sports where they're trying to get mass juniors in to develop them, those highly skilled sports that are heavy contact as well. Rugby league's probably in the firing line a bit there because you need to learn how to play, and union, you need to learn how to from a young age. The problem with it, a lot of it is, especially the head knock stuff, is participation. Like if they don't participate, then they're going to go and play touch football rather than rugby league. And then suddenly that's good for touch football because suddenly there's going to be a lot of money getting pumped into touch football.
I got to disagree.
It's not a spectator sport.
They won't touch my rugby league as long as I'm around. Don't have anything to do with it. I'll
Over
tell you
my
that
dead
one.
body.
Isn't there a guy in the AFL that's missing out on this weekend's grand final because he has a concussion, and
Trish.
so they're talking about having a week in between in future.
And I think we will as well. I think the
Yeah.
NRL, I reckon
Paul
within
Bugger.
5 years will do the same thing. American football do it for that reason.
Yeah.
They have the 1 week and they put the Pro Bowl in there. They have all these different promos. And then the following week, and just to ensure to let all the players freshen up and get over injuries or whatnot. And, the AFL in that situation, one of the key men for Geelong has been rubbed out, can't play. So, I think it'll happen with the NRL soon.
Jack, what did you have a historic moment?
My historical moment that I wanted wiped out, I think I would have gone with like a natural disaster. I'm thinking maybe the tsunami. What was the one?
Thailand?
2000 and
Yeah, because they made the movie.
yeah, about then.
They made the movie The Impossible about that. Tom Holland, I believe, is the kid in it.
And Ewan McGregor. Yeah,
And Ewan McGregor's.
And Naomi Watts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good movie, that, actually.
That is chilling, the
They're all
footage.
terrifying.
And you see that all the time when they show tidal wave footage of people standing on the beach going, oh, look at this. The
ocean's
water's
going out.
subsiding. Look at all the fish there. And suddenly, bang.
I tell you,
it's been the worry of my life ever since I was a little kid, a tidal wave, because I've never been a great swimmer.
yeah. I used to often think about like fear of tidal wave because
You
we've
too?
always kind of been on the East Coast where
Yeah.
there's water. I've always thought, geez, it's nice to be down near the ocean, but we're in tidal wave territory.
Yeah.
Okay, question.
It was the Boxing Day 2004. So
Boxing Day.
There you go.
2004.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Here's a question for you.
Well, never, I suppose.
You're in the water. Either in front of you there's a 40-foot wave or a shark. Which one do you take?
How far away from you, Cobber? It makes a difference.
Yeah, how far is the shark?
The shark is circling.
So the shark circle, and how far out to sea? Like, we must be pretty far out, right?
Yeah, like 100. Imagine 150 meters out to sea. I don't know.
So either I need to wrestle a shark or there's a wave coming.
Yeah, you might do whatever you got to do. Like you can do a Mick Fanning and hit it to get it away, or you're going to contest with the.
I think I'm taking the wave.
Oh, 40-foot wave?
40
Do you know
foot.
how big that is?
I reckon I've surfed bigger waves.
40 foot.
Oh, I bet you haven't.
40 foot, Cuba, is, you've never seen a wave that's 40 foot in person before.
And
I
has
promise you that.
the wave broken yet? Or is it
No,
like it's
gonna-
shaping?
It's going to break. It's peaking. And you're underneath it.
Well,
You're going to try and swim over it, mate.
I see. Okay,
Duck
this
dive.
is
Big
probably
drop.
one of the most toxic thoughts that I've always had my whole life.
Oh,
But
I've
I've always
This will be good.
I've always been under the belief that if there's a tsunami or a tidal wave or something that big, I'd survive it. I'd just duck dive and I'd get that low that it couldn't pull me. You know, like when a big wave comes on, you just dive under it?
Yeah.
I
It's
don't
the
know.
wash.
I've always been of the belief that I could take on a tidal wave.
Have you
Always
ever been caught in the wash when it really holds you down?
Yeah, I have been caught,
hard.
but not from diving. Like I've done it when I've been like trying to body surf, and then it pushes me
get
under.
tumbled.
But I've never had an issue with just jumping underneath the wave and getting underneath the whitewash.
It's interesting how far you would have to be out to sea to survive a tidal wave. At what point? Obviously, it's coming in or a tsunami because they're different, aren't they? Tidal wave and tsunami are different things.
Well,
Yeah. One is like the size of a boat. The other one is literally a tide.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think the tsunami is like this, like a very big wave that's break, but the tidal wave is like they roll and they gather
roll.
so much power And it just goes.
I think the tidal wave would be harder to survive because even though you're pushing under, there is so much water behind it.
Yeah,
pushing.
I agree.
You know what the one that I would change is one I had a dream about last night, and I never dream about the days when I used to play, but I had a dream last night. I was back at the 97 grand final, and went for the field goal, the one that I just didn't hit quite right, and hit the post. And in my dream, I eradicated it. I got the ball, worked the ball to my favourite part of the field. Because I liked to receive the ball from the right side. People say, oh, no, don't do it that way. But less chance of slicing it, and just hit it beautifully, straight through.
Kind of a selfish thing to change in history, right?
What would you change? I mean, you're going to criticise for trying to kill baby Hitler, let alone now we're going field goals.
Okay, hang on one sec. A tsunami is a large wave or series of waves caused by the sudden displacement or a large volume of water, like it's caused from earthquake, volcanic eruption, etc. A tidal wave is a specific, less destructive phenomenon caused by the gravitational pull of the sun, moon, and earth.
Oh, right.
Resulting in gradual, predictable changes in sea level known as tides.
The other thing I had a dream about last night was a python. I had a python wrapping around my body.
Oh, you know why? There was one on the news last night.
That's right.
The guy.
That'd be a bad way to go.
Yeah.
Like being strangled by a python?
Yeah, it'd be a bad way to go.
There's worse ways to go. I think the worst way to go to be set on fire.
Fire
would be pleasant.
That's pretty bad.
Fire would be
bad.
If
you watch Friday the 13th, the remake 2008 or something like that, there's they're always camping in horror movies.
Yeah,
there's always and this girl, they go away to the camp, they come back to the camp, and Jason has put a girl in her sleeping bag, hung it, and then put it under a fire.
Wow.
Over a fire, sorry. So she's roasting in her sleeping bag.
Oh, please.
Would you kill
Shame
baby
on
Jason?
Shame on Jason Stevens.
No, would you kill?
He's
would
dead.
you kill baby Jason?
I'd happily kill baby Jason.
Is that from I've never watched.
Yeah, he's supposed to drown.
He's a bad guy.
You know, I've almost drowned.
Yeah, I think you've told us this
Yeah,
before.
When I was 12.
Go on. Why don't everyone talk about?
Let's just
Like, literally, I was on a sandbank, like my girlfriends were there. I was 12, and I turned around. Everyone was gone. Next minute, I couldn't stand. The tide just took me out, and there was a couple there, and I'm dog paddling towards them, just going, help, help, help. Because I was very conscious of, remember all those advertisements, Matt, back in the day, like where you grab people and then you make them sink. So I didn't want to do that. And then I blacked out. And then I woke up on the beach with my little boob tube top around my navel.
Oh, God.
With the lifesavers. And I was horrified.
Yeah, because you remember, Dad, me, and we'll get to your drowning story soon, Jack. Everybody had come with a drowning story now.
Yep.
Remember, I think me and you were in we were in Fiji or something, or Thailand. We were in the ocean. And I was sort of drowning, and you come out to help me, but I was so panicked that I pushed you under.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
Where was that?
Yeah.
It was
in Thailand.
I think it was in Thailand. It was somewhere in the ocean, and I remember, and I still remember the memory now because I was like, I started freaking out so much, and I was quite young.
Yeah.
That I'm trying to like level up Dad, but we were so deep that Dad.
You were making him
Dad
sink.
Was sinking, and then he was like,
I was trying to leave him. I said, leave him.
Dad was going, get off me, just push me back out. I sunk to the bottom. My cast iron heart. Jack, what about your drowning story? Go on.
Oh no, we were in Spain. I drowned Lockie Lamb's mum, wife of Adrian. Saved me from drowning. I still remember it. I can picture where I was, and I was in the corner of a pool.
We were in Marbella.
Yeah.
What was your
and
last?
we're around the pool, and I didn't even see you go in, Jack. So you were 4, and you just, did you fall in? Did you jump in?
I don't know. I was kind of stupid enough that I think I might have actually just jumped in without realising that I don't swim.
Yeah,
she jumped straight in. That was the first I knew. She jumped in and grabbed you.
She's a good woman, mate.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yep. I remember I used to pretend.
Jesus?
No. Pretend like, when I say pretend to drown, I'd pretend that I was drowning sometimes to see if people around me cared enough about me.
Yeah, right.
Do you remember doing that as a young?
No, I never just even tried that.
I think I remember at our old pool at our old house, I'd kind of just float on top of the pool for like 10 seconds just to see if anybody
noticed.
Never. No one ever noticed. And I'd run out of breath.
You can trace that to a lot of your traits today and all the trauma.
That's narcissistic.
And then I also remember our cousin Samuel one time, who we've told the yarn about before.
He's trying to drown
do you remember that?
Up in Hayman Island.
Yeah. He's the one that hates Ben Fordham.
That's right.
It's Joey's son. He sledged Ben Fordham that time for lying about the world ending in 2012 at the end of the Aztec calendar.
Right.
We were at Hayman Island. I still remember it. I don't know whether he got angry at me or whether he was just in a bad mood.
I think you were just annoying him.
I think I pissed him off. Yeah. And he was trying to drown me. And I remember thinking, I'm about to die.
I think Jack was looking after you.
Yeah, well, he did a good job of that because I was out of breath.
I was taking my time, making sure you learned a lesson.
Yeah, I should have learned more.
And the moral of the story is don't be a smart ass.
Jack, your weekend, you had a story before. What was it?
Yeah. So over the weekend...
Yeah?
We had a few edits at Jack trying to tell this story, and now we're at number 4. So, Jack, retell it again.
Well, I had a friend over the weekend that had his car up for sale over the on Pittwater Road, as they do, and a few people teamed me up, tried to stitch him up. So I sent like a anonymous text. So this is how it went.
Yeah.
I went, "Hello there. I'm just inquiring about the B&W for sale on Pittwater Road. Just confirming it's a 2012 model and what intensity the tinting is on the windows. Is 12,000 definite, or are we able to work? Kind regards, Margaret Qualley." And I sat on it for a little bit to see what he'd say.
You know who Margaret Qualley is, don't you?
Who's that? I was in my mind. What?
That is, she's the girl in the Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt
Once
movie.
Upon a Time in Hollywood.
She's the young girl. She's the daughter of the lovely woman with the curly brown hair that was in
Quarry?
4 Weddings and a Funeral.
You sound like you know.
Ally McDowell.
Andy McDowell's daughter.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And so he replied with, "Hi, Margaret. The windows are standard, no tinting. Replacements have been done since the original, blah, 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 blah." And he was like kind of sussed out. My friend let me know. He said, wow, he was really like weirded out by the mess, like the question about the tinting of the windows. So I came back with awesome. Thank you for your swift reply. My puppy Luna loves looking out the windows. I don't want her to be disappointed. Fuck, this is shit.
I'm glad you saw
We're going to
that.
leave this in. This is the highlight.
Jack, I love that you're so self-aware now.
Yeah. Look, I love that you tried.
I've tried so hard here today, and I'm
Jack, and I love that. We had to edit it a few times, and Jack's blaming everyone else except his own shit storytelling. And then finally he's realised that the story was just obviously was heading to Nowhere Town.
We won't tell our G-up we did over the course of the weekend, but it could be one of our finest.
I wish we could.
I wish we could.
I wish we could.
Politics. Eddie, it was a great G-up we did on a certain NRL coach.
Yeah. All right, yeah. We'll tell you later.
We'll tell you later.
I was away.
Have we not told you?
No, I was out all weekend.
You must be the only person that we haven't spoken to about it because, geez, we spun it a few
luckily,
times.
the coach was sort of well-spirited. He's got a sense of humour because, we got him good.
Yeah, as well. We spoke about the Brownlow Medal before, the AFL medal. The Dally M medal's coming up as well. And I want to get everyone's prediction on who you think might win it. But the Brownlow Medal I only found out the other day, that's decided by the actual umpire. The referees, that they pick who gets the points 3-2-1 every game. Do you think that's... I am of the opinion that's a completely flawed system. Because the referees,
definitely,
respectfully to them, they're good at adjudicating the game, but they don't know the game on that level to pick who was the best player, and they're too busy looking at all other shit.
They're doing their jobs. But I think the Rothmans medal, that used to sit parallel to the Dally M medal, that was voted by the referees 3-2-1 as well.
And was that ever sort of criticized? Because it's been
contested. Yes, it was.
Yeah, but I would challenge the Dally M medal. That's from people in the media, isn't it?
People in the media.
Yeah, I think that can always be biased.
And ex-players.
And ex-players.
Yeah. But they're not always media personalities.
Yeah. They've been asked. I did it one year. I won't be doing it again. It's just, mate, because you're sitting, you're watching the game sometimes. You're watching a really enjoyable game. Then you get the end of it and you go, 3-2-1. Oh, right. Well, he was good, but who else?
Yeah.
And it's just open for
He was
criticism.
good in attack. He was great in defence.
Yep, that's right.
Because there was one game that was very heavily criticised. Some bloke, apparently it was like nearly the game of the year. He was unbelievable and he got the 2 points rather than 3 points. And everyone in the room apparently like booed. They were like blowing up that he didn't get it. And then the guy that won, Matt Rowell, he's from the Gold Coast Suns. Like, good player, but there were 2 clear favourites and they didn't. They both finished second and fourth.
So the bloke from the Gold Coast Suns won the Brownlow, did he?
Yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah, yeah. Why?
Brownlows appear to me to be more about the red carpet dresses than the Brownlow Medal.
Jem actually said this to me earlier. She said, wow, they really get ready for it like it's the Oscars almost.
Yeah. And they do. They love it. They love the red carpet. It's got to the point
some of the former wags still go, even though their husbands don't go.
Yeah, it's more of a glitz and glamour type event. Like the Dally M's, it's not very glitz and glamour. I mean, have a look at what Craig Bellamy wore 2 years ago.
Oh,
that
God.
Beetlejuice outfit.
Have you still got that jacket?
I still got it. Yeah. I shot a video in it the other day, actually. I think because afterwards he goes, "Oh, that's funny. Just bring it back whenever." And then I've just still got it. Love it. Good to see you've bounced off that. And another thing I wanted to bring up. What? Who's going to win the Dally M this year? That's what I
don't know.
Tedesco. I think he'll win it by a mile.
Oh, you reckon?
Do you think so?
I think the only one that really, when I was thinking about it, Tedesco won. I would have thought Harry Grant might have contested, but Harry's been ruled out due to the suspension.
I don't like that rule.
Yeah,
I don't like that rule.
No, I don't like it either. But anyway, I think it's Tedesco.
I would have loved to have seen where Luke Metcalf was before he got injured.
He was leading, Jack.
He's leading.
Yeah, he was. He's. That's a shame that happened with him.
What do you? I think Nathan will do a late surge, but Tedesco has been just.
But when does it stop?
Around 27, the regular rounds. It doesn't.
So it's determined already.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's determined behind closed doors.
Yeah. Anyway, does anyone else have anything from their week?
I've got
okay. Well, when there's a little bit of like dead air there, and I'm looking.
Yeah.
Someone brings something up because I feel like I'm monologuing.
Do you know what? I think it was the last year of the Rothmans Medal. I'll just make this point as well. This is where they changed the whole system because what happened was back when there was centre bet and top end bet, there wasn't like the big beating. So what had happened was they've gone, oh my God, look at this, all this.
Because it was based out of Northern Territory, wasn't it?
Northern Territory. But I had all these bets coming through on Dave Fairley, but people within the game knew that Dave Fairley had won, and especially made it just cleaned them out.
Well, there was that bellyache thing as well a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And that's why you can't bet on it anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
So you can't bet on Dally M?
That maybe the Dally M medal you can, but not individual positions.
Okay.
Like
I think Coop, you can bet on it. I reckon before a ball's kicked. I think you can bet on it leading into the season because. Yeah. That's what I think.
I'll have a look to see if there's even a market for it now. I know the coach of the year definitely can't bet on anymore.
No.
Because I think that's a little bit of a grey area.
Yeah, I think they've changed it.
Really? They have? Anyway, you guys keep talking while I'm...
Okay, so I had my niece's hens on the weekend, otherwise known as a dough show, which I've educated you about. But I do have a little question. So if it's hens...
Yeah.
Why isn't it a rooster's party? Because that's why it made sense, a buck's party and the dough show. And now when I said dough show, you said you didn't know what that was. But the dough is the opposite of a buck.
Yeah.
Oh, is that so?
What's a female deer?
Is that what a buck's is?
Yeah, buck.
A buck is a male deer. Yeah. So,
but it's not a buck party; it's a buck's party.
Buck's party. The buck's party, and the dough show. That's what it used to be called. But now they call it a hens. So then, why don't they have a roosters?
That's a good question. I feel like it's a question for like someone else, but I don't.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not too sure why.
All right. Well, so Matt drove me and in there, and on his way, and he sort of subtly just was asking questions about there would be a stripper, which there was not. I don't think that really goes on these days. It's that's something from the 90s.
Strippers do, yeah. Strippers
the last time I saw a stripper was at one of Matt's mates' birthday parties in Cessnock. Is that Willow?
Maybe, yeah. I can't remember.
Yeah. We were there with your mum and dad.
When was the last time you saw a stripper?
I don't know, but there's still a thing.
Oh, there's still heaps of them.
Still a thing at parties.
Really?
Like hens nights. Yeah, for sure.
100%.
Yeah, I don't think so much.
Would you even at this fine age after a lovely, illustrious marriage, would you be off mum?
Oh, if there was a photo that came through of basically a stripper skull fucking my wife, I would say that, yeah, I would.
What skull fucking mean?
Don't repeat it again because then Jack will have to beep.
What it is, it's, where strippers grab a person's head and it's like, thrust against it.
Yeah.
Or as they when they do it to, there is a name for that. When a stripper does it to someone who's over 60, they call it Castle Grayskull. That's what they call it.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah. Castle Grayskull. Do you know what Castle Grayskull is?
No, never.
That's Skeletor.
That was Skeletor, where Skeletor come from the He-Man series. That was his house, Castle Grayskull.
Oh my God, it's getting worse.
So when a stripper gyrates against a woman's head who's over 60 and a bit of fun, like in a strip thing and a bit of fun, it's called Castle Grayskull.
Wow. Well, that is very informative. I don't
think
that.
Anybody should be touching anybody's head.
Oh, that's what strippers do, right? That's their job.
Do they?
It's there to let them do their job.
And I always wonder, like, because young people, like Jack and I's age, they would deal with that sort of stuff, bucks parties, hens parties a lot, and strippers are probably an issue in that sort of age group relationships where the partners are like, if there are strippers there, I want to know about it, yada, yada. But I wouldn't have thought that, Dad, you would have even asked Mum that question.
Yeah, I don't know. I just, as I said before, I just want photos coming through of a stripper down his G-string, gyrating around against my wife's head.
Yeah, but even if there was one there and Trish come home and said there was a stripper there, no photo or anything, would you still have an issue with it?
I would have an issue if he was if he was skull rooting. I would have a problem there.
So
skull rooting anyone.
I know if it's skull rooting you, he can do that to anybody's head.
I disagree. I think if you come home and said, and there was no skull involved, I don't know why you keep coming back to a skull, which is so obsessed with skulls. I think you still would have been jealous because I find the older you get, the more jealous he's getting.
Yeah, I think.
Do you reckon as well?
Yeah.
Jack?
I don't know. I don't see that side of father too much, Cooper.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Trish went out Saturday night. She got home a decent hour, 10:30. And wait for this. Went out Sunday night. Actually didn't come home.
Hang on. I went out Sunday for lunch.
Yeah. Went Sunday and didn't come back at all. End up was back 9 o'clock the next morning.
It was.
What? Where'd you stay?
At my friend's place.
Yeah. And her friend was calling me while I was on air on the Sunday night show. I was looking next to him and the phone was there and it just kept ringing from Trish's friend. And I'm going, what the hell is going on here? And then
were you worried about me? Maybe I'd been
no.
Hit by a bus or something.
But and then I rang after and she said, because we went afterwards, after the show, we all went to
Bill and
Tony's restaurant in Darlinghurst.
We spoke
awesome
to you about
food,
that.
Great food.
So, because how late a night did you have at that Bill and Tony after you and the Matty John Show crew went out for dinner?
What's that?
How late a night?
I got back about probably midnight-ish.
That's a lie.
What?
That's a lie.
What do you mean?
That's a massive lie. I was kidding because your producer, Johnny Clegg, texted me at 1:20 and said, can you let your dad know he left his phone here?
Yeah.
And then at 1:25, he said, no worries, mate. He just came back and grabbed it.
Yeah,
so you were there at 1:25.
Which is a lot of...
And you replied to me at 2 a.m.
Yeah, you go. Which is a lot earlier than getting back at 9.
Yeah, but buddy, I was in bed at 6:30.
Yeah, Trish, it's someone else's bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean though. So if I decide I roll in tomorrow morning, I'm going to go have a couple of beers and roll in at 10 o'clock the next morning. So if I said, oh no, I just fell asleep and Johnny and Steve just put me to bed, you go, oh, that's fine.
Do you know what? You're actually in town. You could have come and got me and brought me home.
No. We were out having...
Whose house were you staying at?
At Beck's.
Yeah, because I rang her at 11 to see if she needed a lift or if she was okay because I heard radio silence. And when she answered it straight away, I went, are you high? Because you were like super like la-di-da and it turns out you were asleep.
Yeah, I'd been asleep.
Because I texted her daughter and made sure you were all right. Turns out you'd been asleep since 6:30 apparently.
Yes.
That afternoon on a Sunday.
No, that's a night. But guys, what time do I go to bed normally at home?
Yeah,
very early.
Do.
And that was
at home's a pretty important part, TJ.
And and I'd had the hens the day before, so I was tired.
Oh no, poor bugger.
So why didn't you come home?
Yeah. Why didn't you come home?
I fell asleep.
Oh, you were just tired.
I was going to go, and then they said, I'll just go and have a nap, and then I was down. I was a bit like you, and then that was it. It wasn't just a nap.
Don't bring me to this.
Yeah.
Don't bring my name into disrepute. Because I tell you what, I wouldn't like my missus bloody staying somewhere else.
Missus?
Yeah, I wouldn't like my cheese and kisses staying somewhere else, come back the next morning. And she'd know about it. Let me tell you something. And
do you know what she did when she walked in? She had a dress on and goes, oh, God, it's like I've just done the walk of shame, which you know what the walk of shame is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm going.
Dad, we're 26 and 28.
Yeah, but I was like, oh, right, have you? Okay, no problem.
Did you sleep in bed with Beck?
Yeah.
All right. Anyone else got anything from their week?
Yeah, and I went to the butcher's yesterday, and the lovely young man, like full of personality and obviously a very friendly young fellow, big hickey on his neck.
Oh, what, at the butcher?
Yeah.
How old was he?
Jack's age. Used to play with Jack, apparently.
Yeah.
Jeez, keep him up.
We're going to mention names.
Jack won't mind. He's got a wife and kids.
He's a lovely boy.
Yeah. I hope it was his wife that gave it to him, by the
I'd
way.
say. But I thought, I have not seen a hickey in a long time.
Yeah, a hickey, aka a love bite.
Mm-hmm.
They're...
Have you ever had one, Coot?
Oh, yeah, I've had a hickey before.
Oh, yuck, have you?
What do you mean, yuck? You would have had one.
I know, I only gave myself one when I was about 8 or 9 on the
That's
arm,
sad.
remember? Yeah. And that's when my mum said, oh, you're going to die now.
But your mum said you were going to die from a hickey?
Yeah.
What, like a blood clot?
No, like, because I'd gone, oh, Mum, what have I done here? And she's going, oh, you're going to die now.
That's a horrible thing to say to
I
your
know.
child.
Do you know once I had a girl gave me a hickey on the face. She was actually
On the face?
as I was kissing that she was biting at me.
Was she a sucker fish?
She was like biting. You know, like she must have been really in the throes of passion, biting me. And I was thinking to myself, man, she's gonna draw blood. Anyway, she did.
Yeah.
She drew blood. Bit like a piece out of my cheek.
I remember a girl
Vampire.
drew blood from my lips,
Jesus.
almost
What, sucking your lips?
yeah, like doing the hickey motion, but on my bottom lip, and I had to say,
Cool,
Like,
sister.
stop. I actually had to say, and it was like, talk about like a massive turn off. I just said, like, from me for having to tell her, you're literally about to rip my bottom lip off, and then it was just pissing blood.
Oh, my God.
Speaking of this,
Very
me and Jem
She was
saw Ben Lee in the city on the weekend.
yeah.
Speaking of
Oh, did
hickeys,
you?
yeah. You remember?
Hickeys?
Yeah, I'd
Yeah, why is
explain.
it hickey?
I'd explain who it was to Jem.
What's that have to do with hickey?
That's all right.
Yeah,
He's just
Nothing. It's just
he's just manoeuvring.
I'm manoeuvring.
Who's
around
Ben
the podcast.
Lee?
Mate, you know,
Catch My Disease.
Catch my disease.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
right.
he was just sitting there, and I went to Jem. I don't want to bother him because he looked like he wasn't keen to chat.
Yeah.
But
How did it look like
He
he was
gives
going?
off that vibe.
yeah,
that dude.
and Jem went, "Who's Ben Lee?" And I went, "Oh no," and I sang the song. She goes, "Oh yeah, everyone knows that song."
Yeah, something tells me Ben Lee doesn't get recognised that much. I think everyone would know his songs.
He's a
but I
pretty
don't-
big. He's a pretty
Yeah.
big artist. Like I think internationally, that song was massive.
It was, and he was
singing
married
about
to.
giving people STIs.
He was married to a movie actress, Claire Danes. He was married to Claire Danes.
They went out together. I don't know if they were married.
Oh right, okay. Okay,
Yeah, I
but
don't
they
know.
were.
Is he a
They
producer
did.
now, more so than a performing artist?
Possibly. I'm not sure. He came out recently. He did a bit of a tour recently. Yeah, very, very talented. Very, very good.
I just bought tickets to the fray.
Oh, I love the Fray.
Is
Yeah,
every-
yeah,
Is
I'm
everything
going.
all right at home, Coot?
Yeah. I just love the fray.
You know that song, don't you?
Which one? They've got about 4 or 5. Good
Give
ones.
me an example.
That's not the fray.
Oh, is it not?
No, that's Chasing Cars, Snow Patrol.
Snow Patrol, Lucky.
Yeah, very similar vibes though.
Yeah.
Like you'd listen to it like when you're in a sad mood.
Right, so the Fray. Give me what song?
How to Save a Life.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
then
right.
You
yeah.
found me. You found me. That one.
Yeah,
That one's
yeah.
called You Found Me.
How to say?
Yeah.
Where did I go wrong?
So I'm actually very excited to it.
When are you going?
It's December, so I've got a bit of time to prep.
Yeah,
But I'm
you do.
excited. I'm taking the Roseman.
Oh, cute,
Oh,
cute.
yeah.
Han, I've got a little tip for everyone. I was reading, there's a new study that's come out, and they say that people aged 51 to 75 who can't balance on one leg for 10 seconds are twice as likely to die within the following 10 years.
Jesus Christ.
No, because it was an article and a study based upon the exercises you need to do to live to 100.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, so start practicing
Thanks.
your balance on one leg for 10 seconds and try each leg.
No,
people.
it's actually very hard to stay balanced these days.
Okay.
I struggle.
Really?
Oh, and particularly,
We did Pilates over the weekend, Coop. You were balancing there a little bit.
oh, we did too. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, me and Jack and Jem went down to Pilates, killed it. The lady from Pilates actually just rang me while I was having a nap and left me a text. I think she's trying to upsell me. She was like, "Oh, how'd you go with the session? Would love to get the first 50 people that sign up for a membership this week." And I was like, "Hey, cool your jets." It was one session. You know what I'm saying?
Supersize me. Would you like fries with that, sir?
Yeah, they're relentless, those upsellers. The real estate agent, I inquired about one property.
Oh,
I
punishing.
I literally have to tell the guy, please leave me alone. They're relentless.
Well, that's their job, Cooper. It's
Well,
sales,
it is
brother.
good. Yeah, and I'm glad that they actually follow you up because sometimes they don't bother at all.
It's like the paparazzi these days. The paparazzi in Sydney, particularly, and I even look at like Adelaide, Brisbane, and Melbourne. It's getting kind of worse with sport going into finals. They look relentless.
Oh, yeah.
They are actually starting to get worse, and like they're actually provoking people now.
Yeah. Well, it's big in America.
But it's starting to come here.
provocation, yeah.
It's like a lot of the
They're starting to provoke here, aren't they?
yeah.
In the UK, they're horrendous.
I was watching.
Oh, they've always been the worst.
I hate that stuff. The whole like, there are some people that go into court that they're genuinely bad enough where you can probably go, you know what, feel free to give them a bit of stick.
Yeah,
you know, what I mean?
100%.
They're doing some shit, and you know they're going to go to jail for life, potential electric chair stuff.
Yeah.
Feel free to put the mic in their face and give them as much, but they're. Just because a player or someone of high profile is going to court, you don't need to try to aggravate them to get a headline.
I can't remember what he said, but there's a funny one with Spencer Leniu. Apparently, Spencer Leniu
He called him a muppet. They asked him something about like either Victor or about the notorious golf trip, and he said, "As if I talked to you muppets."
That's it.
Well, the Hopper one.
Oh yeah, the Hopper one.
Where were you driving, Mr. Hopperwadi? We went to your mum's house.
Is that what he said?
That's what he said. And as he was leaving
God, love
court,
Hopper.
Jack for parking fines.
I know.
That's what it was.
Really?
They said, "Where were you parked?" I was parked out the front of your mum's house. Obviously, she was only in a 2-hour parking.
Okay, I've got a segment here for us today.
Yeah, great.
But he said a good one.
Well, questionable. We'll see how it goes this time.
You've been killing it so far, so we'll keep.
Thanks, Cooper. So today, Cooper, you're out of this. It's only Trish and Matthew, just the one cam today. Sorry, Coop Dog.
No, that's all right. I'll turn my mic off.
So the quiz is, no, you can leave it on if you
Leave it
like.
on, react.
Turn it off.
Okay, he's turned it off. He's protesting.
Turn it up and react.
So essentially, I'm giving you guys a list of questions. These are all young. What's the most recent generation of
Gen Z.
Gen Z people.
Is it? I don't know.
I know.
It was going to spin over to Gen A because we're running out of numbers.
16 to 18-year-olds at the moment. These are their words, their lingo they're using.
No.
I'm going to give you some words, and you and Matthew, Trish, have to try and guess what it means.
Okay.
You got to buzz in, your name, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Who's the youngest person here? Essentially, let's call it that. I know how to fuck up a segment, don't I?
Oh no! There's words that young people are using. He's just going to see if you
We
guys
get it all.
understand. it.
We're across all that.
You're right, Jack. You're killing it.
Okay, here we go.
We're good.
First one, I've gone with bet.
Can we use it? Can you use it in context?
In a sentence.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
No, you probably could use it in a sentence.
All right, Cooper, go ahead.
It's more like if I said to Jack, oh yada yada, we doing this tomorrow, and then you would just say
bet.
Oh, you betcha. Like, yes.
Yeah, I'll give you that, Corbett, for sure. 100% agree.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Thank you.
it's like, oh, look at that over there. How good's that looking again? Yeah, bet.
It'll be betcha.
Yeah, it's like agreeing. Yeah.
I've actually taken it to the next level.
Yeah, sure.
betcha.
that's trash talk. But yeah, whatever. Go.
Okay, here we go. Next one I've got is drip. What does drip mean?
Well, in my day, it used to mean you're a real drip. You're a real loser.
An idiot.
Oh,
yeah.
is that what drip was?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, a drip. Yeah,
Yeah.
a drip was an idiot.
Yeah.
Cooper, can you? How about I use it in a sentence?
Yeah, sentence, please.
You've got drip. Is that right, Coop?
Oh, you've got style.
Class.
Yes, someone's fashion or style.
Yeah, one for
done.
Trishy.
Trish Johns, one each. Cooper, you keeping score here, my friend?
I
Yeah,
am.
they're one each. So, Dad, you got like that shirt looks good on you, like
Drip.
your drip. They can also use it in context of he's drippy, like he's oozing,
he's
like
classy.
he's classy.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you're drippy.
So this is for some of our, if you got kids and stuff like that, now you know what they're going to say.
What they're
now,
talking about.
the next question I've got is froth.
Oh, excited.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
frothy.
that's a pretty easy one.
Yeah.
That's been around for a while.
Yeah. Well, Trish used to be engaged to a surfer. He was frothing.
Yeah.
True.
So
Have
good at
we not
re-entry.
mentioned that every other week?
Yeah,
Sorry.
He was surfing out the back, getting a frothy, and having a little woofie in the sand behindhand.
What's a woofie?
I believe that's a woofie's surf lingo for taking a shit.
Is it?
Oh,
How lovely.
That's another.
I thought it was like having a cone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sort of implies that more.
Did he do that as well?
No, I don't believe so.
There was a professional surfer once upon a time that me and Joey said, mate, he started sort of knocking around the gym a little bit. Then we're like, oh, mate, he said, oh, I love you blokes for training me. We said, yeah, we can train you. We'll meet you down the park and do some hundreds. He turned up and, mate, he had a joint in his hand. So I said, probably defeating the purpose here. You drip.
Wow.
Okay,
here we go. Now, the next one is, so that's 2-1 to Trish, if I'm
2-1 to Matt.
Okay, next one is cap or no cap. Cap or no cap?
Correct or not?
What's yours, Trishy?
Trishy?
We've sort of, isn't that truth or lie?
Yeah, lie or no lie.
Yeah,
Trish
because
Johns.
that was the game we used to play.
Yes.
Remember?
Well done.
Yeah, cap or no cap. Yeah,
Yeah.
fact or cap.
3-1, Trish Johns.
Yeah.
Doing well here. Okay.
Dad was kind of right. He said correct or not correct, but Trish was probably more accurate.
Okay.
Okay, next one is yeet.
What is it?
Yeet.
Sent in
I don't
Context?
even know yeet. See, this is you, Jack.
Yeet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like sweet?
Oh, do you want an example?
Yeah,
Is that what
yeah,
you're
that's
asking?
what
Sorry.
I'm after.
Sorry, Matthew. Okay. Pretty much it's like,
Is it yeet?
how do I use this in a sentence? I don't even know. I'm even out of this demographic. Like, yeet.
It's not as
Right.
It's not as in the poet yeet.
No, it's
No,
not.
that's Yates, isn't it?
Oh, it's true.
Yeah, I don't even know how to use this in a sentence.
Just have a crack of what you think, because I don't, and then Jack can explain.
Yeet. I reckon like it's excitement. It's like sweet, great,
Oh, that's
awesome.
a good guess, actually.
Yeah.
What do you think, Daddy?
Yeets. Delicious food.
It's okay. It's classified as either to throw something or express excitement. So, Trish, I'm going to give you that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I've heard people just yell out randomly like "yee,"
Yeah.
but I don't know what it means.
Okay.
All right, I'm going. The next two are going to be double or nothing. So,
What's going on with the
Matthew,
English language? Come on, guys.
Matthew is a chance
Who
here.
makes these up, do you
know.
think? Who starts it?
Those
know.
bloody kids and their
Could we
slang.
make one up?
You're a bit old. You
Right.
could do
Oh,
Come on,
it's a lot of old people, you know.
Come on with one next week. We'll see which one can.
Okay, last two double points because Trish is on 4, I believe.
I think I'm on 3 and Matt's on 2.
Okay, well, Matthew. Oh, okay, we're on there. Okay, sweet. That just threw me off.
No, you're killing it.
It's been a great day today.
Stay in it. Stay in it, Jack.
Stay in the moment,
Don't
don't it?
lose, your,
Okay.
don't lose your head.
Okay, next one is slaps.
Poker machines.
Yeah, I would say so.
Neither of you are wrong.
No.
Really good.
Slaps.
It's like
slaps.
really good. I just told you.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
like
really
that.
good.
Jack would be like, that slaps. Like, how good's this food? That slaps.
Slaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Slaps.
So
in
no
the face.
points. Now to tie it up, Matthew or Trish to win it, you've got the last word is send it. Or word.
Send it.
Send it.
Yeah. Send it.
I think that feels like it's another like brilliant genius. That's awesome.
I'd say get it out there.
No, it's
Get
too
what out?
obvious.
What
Send it. Like, you get there and say, mate, I got this. And I say, man, send it. As in, get it out there.
Like
Say
go for
something.
it.
Go for it.
Like send if you're working in like a mail room, maybe like send it out. Is that what you're
No,
saying?
but in that context, send it. Someone wants,
I think it's more mine. It's like awesome. That's great. Awesome. Brilliant.
It means go all out, no hesitation. Let's send it. Let's send it. You hear people say it when they're about to go on the drink.
I don't think I was that wrong.
Yeah, it's mainly used in that context of like you're about to, let's go and send it.
Let's
tonight.
go.
Let's go and send it.
Let's do this.
Yeah. Jack, great segment.
Nice.
Let's give him a round of applause because he
Round of
needs the
applause.
encouragement.
All's well that ends well.
I'm the only one clapping.
Yes,
but
brilliant.
Yeah,
brilliant.
yeah.
Okay, I've got a little bit of something to teach you. One of my listeners sent this.
Make it quick.
Has anyone ever thought of why restaurants are rated Michelin star?
Yeah, because Michelin, the brand of, is it the tyre
Tyres?
brand?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were influencing people to go cross country with their wheels, and they
Very good.
Yeah, and they designed it so people would go into small towns throughout Europe, I believe, more predominantly.
In France, particularly.
Yeah, so they could wear their tyres and then get more business.
Hang on a
He's
second.
right.
What?
Now
He's right.
let's actually give him a non-sarcastic round of
Yeah,
applause.
no, that's right. Edouard and André Michelin, because people in the early 1900s, there was only like 2,200 cars in France owned predominantly by the wealthy. So then they started creating these maps with all different locations on them, and they particularly rated restaurants. And then they started with the stars, 1 meaning worth visiting, 2 stars was worth a detour, and 3-star was worth a separate journey, like a specific journey to get people on the road more, wearing out their tyres.
Interesting.
An interesting marketing
Who would like to hear another tyre story?
Love to, Matthew.
Wow, I love tyre stories.
Because I like to see a bit more spiriting.
Henry Ford for the Ford Motor Company. Yeah. He was building the cars, of course, around the 40s, 50s. Anyway, he was producing so many cars that he was actually buying his rubber from the rubber plantations in different places around South America and whatnot. Then he finally came up with the idea, why am I buying the rubber? I'm going to build my own rubber plantations. So he built a city just sitting basically in the Amazon region of Brazil, and it's still there. It's called Fordlandia. However, what it did, the first ever crop of rubber trees he put in, they got a virus and they all died, and so everybody just abandoned the town.
So does rubber come from a plant?
Yeah, rubber plantations.
Wow, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I thought it was like tree bark.
It is. It's like but it is
rubber tree, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's plantations they got in there. So Henry Ford just started this big town where all the workers, and it was just all about the rubber plantations, but they failed.
Does it exist now?
Nobody lives there. It's a ghost town.
In the Amazon.
Yeah, Henry Ford. So Fordlandia.
Fordlandia.
Check it. So people who want to have a look, type it in, Fordlandia, images, and there it is. It's still sitting there.
Oh,
wow.
Guys.
That's good. That's actually the best part of the potty you've had today.
Well, do you know what?
Are we going to...
Hang on. Are we going to what?
I was going to say, are we allowed to pick some winners for this weekend?
I was going to do one last thing to round it up, but go on. Pick a winner. Go on.
Okay, so who have we got? We've got
Storm
and Cronulla.
Yeah.
I'm going Storm.
Yep, I'm going Storm, Dad.
Leaning to Storm, but as we're recording this, we're unsure if Jerome Hughes will play or not. Jerome Hughes plays. I'm going to go Storm. If he doesn't, I'm going to go Sharkies.
Oh,
Jack, I think we're going for a Penrith Storm grand final again, Coop Dog.
Oh, wow. And then I'm going... I think I'm going to take Broncos in that Penrith Broncos game.
Hard one.
I'm going Penrith. From the moment Penrith got themselves in the 8, they all might pick to win the comp again.
You have said that. I'm going to go Broncos as well.
And then, Jack, who'd you have? You had Penrith?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said Broncos.
What we're going to do to finish, guys, because it's been an off one today. It's been an off one today.
Been off?
No, I think it's only because we're here. Once it gets edited up, I think people will really like the episode.
Yeah, I know what? Jack's going to love editing.
I think some people don't want to hear the same thing all the time. You got to understand, mate. We're a family.
We're people.
That's why this podcast is real, because we've turned up here today. I'm in a bad mood. I'm really tired. Right?
Your mood's affected. Jack, put Jack in a bad mood. Yeah. There was a little bit of a 10-minute period where Jack and Dad may have had some words, not overly aggressive words. It was more like just a little bit of a honest conversation. Some hard truths from both men.
Thank God for you, Cooper.
And one more thing too that put us off is next door they're doing a bit of gardening and they've put the dynamic lifter in there, and the smell of chicken shit has just basically infiltrated our studio.
I might even try to put this at the start of the episode so people have context.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Well, that's every great story starts at the end, flashing back to the start, slowly having time lapses till the end again. I just wanted to do one exercise before we left. I wanted to rate everyone their performance out of 100 as an accountability thing, so next week they can strive to be better. Should we start with Trish? I think I've got Trish at about, I think this has been one of her best performances of the year. I'd say probably an 83.
Yeah.
I'm going 84.
Yep.
What do you, Dad?
And that's
now I give her mid-80s.
Mid-80s. So let's say 84 for you today.
Okay.
Jack, do you want to go with Jack?
Yeah, Jack.
What do you think, Dad?
Look, he's had a couple of meltdowns, but look, he's doing, 1 second, he's doing 3 or 4 things at once. So I'm going to give him an 80. Because, as far as, I can understand his frustration.
Yeah. Power to the man that's editing. He knows I can make him look fucking bad, hey?
Yes,
mate, he does make me look bad every week on those little thumbnails with shitty faces. You're getting 65 from me, Jack.
Yeah, Dad said 80. I'll give him a 70. I do a job. there were a couple stories that had to be re-spoken.
You're right. I'll lower 71.
Yeah, let's call it 70 because there were a couple of times where you lost train of thought, and rather than just move on, you said, I'm going to edit this out. This is a shit story.
But at least he's smiling now. So you know what? I'm going to give you an extra 5 points. I'll take you to 70.
And listen, just to try to save face a little bit and probably lift my score, I have no problem. I have no problem if you put my meltdown into into the thing.
Yeah,
I have no problem where I've gone, hey, everyone, just shut up for a second.
Dad said,
don't poke the bear.
Dad goes, okay, I'm sick of talking in this house and everyone interrupts me.
Oh,
okay?
that fit.
I have
Please.
had a big year. I am creative out. I'm sitting here. I'm tired. I'm in a bad mood. But look, I'm here. Let's rate him while we're on him. I've got Dad if Jack's a 70, Trisha's an 84. I probably have Dad at a 60 today.
Geez, you're being kind.
Okay, I'll probably have you
do
about
reality.
Right. Yeah. In comparison to what your 100 usually is, I'd probably go a 38.
Yeah.
Okay, I started you at 40, but you've come up to about a 68.
Yeah, right.
You've come good. And see, I reward that.
And my nemesis today, Mr. Nimbus.
Richard.
That is, I must say, I've never sat and watched Rick and Morty. I get it now. It is fantastic.
Yeah.
We sat there after having a couple of beers on, was it Friday night?
Yeah, we're with the Razman.
Yeah, with the Razman on Friday night, and the Razman goes, let's put some Rick and Morty on, and Dad was dreading it. And then he got there, and we watched the episode with Mr. Nimbus is introduced.
Oh, I love Mr.
My God, Matthew was pissing himself laughing.
Dad, and for those people who haven't seen it, Mr. Nimbus is this character who's like the king of the ocean. I don't know where they come up with their storylines. It's amazing. But Dad was sitting there, and we'd had a couple of drinks, so we're like well hydrated and probably like we had a bit of baby brain on where we were giggling at everything. Dad said, and I quote, "This is the most clever piece of writing I have ever witnessed in my life."
It
really?
Is. It is so clever the way it twists and turns. And I've been so obsessed with Rick and Morty. I went on Wikipedia and learnt a lot more about it. And mate, I love the rundown it gave Mr. Nimbus.
Could you read it out? Could you read it out?
Yes, so Mr. Nimbus, I decided to basically dig up and do a bit of reading about it because he's impressed me so much. It says, Nimbus possesses hydrokinetic abilities and can control the police, allowing him to bring terrestrial conflicts into his oceanic domain. His personality is flamboyant, arrogant, and aggressively bisexual, with a fondness for pelvic thrusts and constantly referring himself in the third person.
He does love pelvic thrusts. At one stage, because he can control the police, at one stage he makes the police fight, then make love, and then flee. It's so funny.
Well, on that note, Mr. Nimbus, take a bow.
Yeah. Righto.
Ciao.
Great episode.